sometimes say that it is wrong to ask questions about your faith. But I don't think that. I think questions draw us closer to God. And it's always right to ask questions, because it's through asking questions that we can get the knowledge of God. So a question I want to address this morning is, why did Jesus' ministry start at the age of 30? And what was he doing before then? Well, there are many things we can say about Jesus' life up to the age of 30, but let me answer that question head on. Jesus lived as a Jew among Jews in Israel at the time. And at that time, rabbis started teaching at the age of 30. And Jesus was a rabbi. He taught the people. And as a good rabbi and as an observant Jew, he started at the age of 30. What we know of his life before then was that he was obedient. He was obedient to God, he was obedient to his parents, and he learnt obedience as a young child. Unlike the rest of us, he actually was obedient. He was not disobedient. And as a result, he, of all men and women, we can say about him that he was truly holy. If we just do a quick review of Jesus' life up to the age of 30, what do we know about him? We know that he was born of a virgin. He was probably conceived by the Holy Spirit around Christmas time. The miracle of Jesus coming to earth isn't his birth. His birth was very ordinary. But the conception, now that was the miracle. And it's that we celebrate at Christmas. He was born around the Feast of Tabernacles. Indeed, the Bible talks of Jesus tabernacling among us. Then he grew up obedient to his parents. We know that he went to the temple when he became a man at the age of 12, which was the custom. And then he stayed obedient to his parents. We know that sometime between then and the age of 30, his earthly father, Joseph, died. And Jesus, being the eldest of the family, would have had the responsibility of looking after the family until his younger brothers were old enough to take over. And that was what he was doing before God called him to start his ministry. God prepared him for ministry just by living as an ordinary Jew. And then when the time was right, God filled him with the Holy Spirit and with power, so that he was able to minister in power, doing miracles among the people, and thereby revealing who he really was, which is the Son of God. So in this series, we're going to be looking at all sorts of questions that people have about Christian faith, about what it is to know God. And I hope we can answer them all. Bless you.